Hi guys, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm just going to make sure that that's my son. Oh my God, he's having a meltdown. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes and let everybody, at least one person log on so I know that, okay, there's 2 people watching. Great, let's get going. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are joining me for the first time. Hello, welcome to my channel, Jivify. I think the name's okay, there. So if you guys didn't see my first video in this workout series, I'm going to just go over a few things that I went over in my last video one more time. Welcome to my first proper stretch session with you guys. I'm starting to work out again because I went through a period where I was really sick and I gained a few pounds. And now I'm in the process of trying to lose that weight. And I'm just going to share this entire process with you guys because a lot of times we see before and afters and we don't get to see the in between, all the work that gets put into losing weight and the work. Just share everything with you guys as I go through this. So that's first things first. And sorry, what else did I want to tell you guys? Okay, so before we get into the HIIT workouts, which is going to be the high intensity interval training, we are going to start slowly. So this first week, we're going to be doing some deep stretches because in the past I have injured my knees really badly because I didn't do proper stretching and I just got into working out. And anytime you do that, you risk injury, especially if you haven't been working out for a while. So for those of you that are just getting into working out and just getting into this new routine, I really advise you to follow this week and just do some deep stretches so your body gets used to the movement and muscles don't risk the injury that they would get otherwise. Sorry. Okay. You guys, first week we're going to do deep stretching. Second week we're going to do some easy workouts, and the third week we're going to get into the HIIT workouts. Yeah, exactly. It's always great to stretch before and after your workout. I've also injured myself too. I've injured myself quite a bit, so please take my advice for things that you should do to not get injured. What else? I don't want to forget any of the points that I wanted to make. Okay, I think that's it. We are going to get really right into it. It's going to be a quick, deep stretch session. I already worked out today, so I've been doing cardio, and the cardio I'm doing is just on my stationary bicycle. Cannot go outside. I'm in Dubai. We have a 24-hour curfew, and we are only supposed to leave for emergencies. And I luckily haven't had any yet. So I've been doing stationary cardio, and I do about 30 minutes a day every morning as soon as I get up. Just gets my blood flowing, and even though I'm not doing HIIT workouts, I like to do cardio in combination because cardio is one of those things that burns fat everywhere. So that's I get a lot of questions about, hey, I want to lose fat in my arms, or I want to lose fat just in my thighs, or just in my stomach. The quickest place you lose fat in your stomach is right up here. I know this from experience. The last place you lose fat is your lower stomach, and you can't do target fat loss. So please get that out of your mind. The only thing that's really going to help you with fat loss anywhere is doing high intensity training and doing cardio. So that's right off the bat. We are going to start today with a nice and easy stretch session. I like to hold my poses for about 30 seconds. So I'm going to use my phone right here and just get my timer on. And you guys can do this as well if you guys are following this at home, or if you guys are going to be doing this later on. Just start your timer, and then you go. Sorry, I'm going to do my stopwatch and just watch it like that. Okay. Nice deep stretches. Focus on your breath and make sure that you're taking nice deep breaths. You never want to forget that while you're stretching. And here we go. Okay, so we're going to spread our legs about hip width. And if you can't go all the way down, it's okay. Just go as far down as you can. You don't have to necessarily touch the ground. You can hold on to your ankle. I've been feeling pretty tight lately because I'm just starting to get back into the routine of working out. So and then we go down to the other side. Another 30 seconds. So my playlist for my workouts is usually something with like super fast beats. But for my stretch session, I really just like to listen to like classical or just calm sounds. Okay, go again. I'm gonna do that one more time just because I really want to stretch out my legs. You can do a quick little hop. And again, one more time. You're also gonna feel this stretch right here in your lower back. Remember, deep breaths in, deep breath out. Holding it for 30 seconds. Okay. Going a little bit further down on this side. My left side is just not as nimble as my right side. And that's okay. You'll find that one part of your body just stretches a little bit easier than the other part. And that's totally okay. You will get there. Hands up super, super high, like you're touching the ceiling. And bend over to your right side. Holding this again for 30 seconds. I hold on to my hand with my other hand. You guys can't see it here. And I pull over. Kind of stretch my arm a little deeper. Okay. It's okay, you'll get there. Now the other side. Take a deep stretch. I'll move back a little bit so you can see I'm holding on with my hand and just pulling it. Yeah, we're getting stretchy today. Okay, now we're just gonna roll our shoulders nice and easy. We're gonna go backwards. Nice and easy. I'm gonna do this just for about 20 seconds. And now we're gonna go forwards. It's always important to make sure that you spend the time to stretch because you never want to end up with an injury because you were in haste. We're going to do a quick neck stretch. You're going to feel the pull right here. Nice and easy, not too intense. You don't want to hurt yourself. Quick 15 seconds. And now we're going to do the other side. Again, you're going to feel the pull right here. Nice and slow. Opposite directions. Okay, there we go. Now, a stretch I like to do, this is going to be a little bit of a balancing game as well. So lift your leg up, push it in, and just hold this for a minute, 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, other side. When you're trying to balance, you want to feel the fire, the strength go through the top of your leg, your thigh, and that really helps you focus on your balance and make your balance a lot better. If you're focusing on your ankle or your foot, it's not the way to go. You want to focus on your thigh. Okay, one more time. Lower back problems. Yeah, I'll show you a few of those. Again, one more time. This is going to be a quick 15 seconds. I like to put my toes down. Holds it a little bit better. Okay. Again, you want to remember to feel the fire right through here. This is where you're pulling your strength. Contract your lower stomach, tighten it up, and pull this in as far as you can. I feel like my left side is always a lot tighter than my right side. Okay, next we are going to go into a downward dog position and do a quick flow. So this is how I like to do my downward dog flow. Go down, how do you find that? Downward dog. And to go down into the lower plank, a little bit lower, raise your head up high. And then again into downward dog. One more time. Down, up. And this really stretches out your lower back for people that have back problems. We're going to go right into cat pose. We're going to go to tabletop and go to cat and cow. This will stretch out your back. Down. And like this. Back up. And down. And back up. This is a really nice deep stretch for your back. One last time. And we're going to end this by going right back into downward dog and do one more flow. You can walk out your legs. And come back into plank. Lower yourself all the way up. Okay. Next, we're going to get down on our backs and go into stretching out our glutes. This is a really, really easy one. But the longer you hold it, the more difficult it gets. So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds and we're going to do it 3 times. So here we go. 1. We're going to wait 10 seconds in between. Sorry. Just to make sure we get the counting done right. Okay, here we go. All the way up. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. You're going to feel this right here. You want to push it up You want to push your belly up as high as you can while contracting your stomach. On your and down. And we're going to go right back up. Nice and strong. Tighten up your glutes. Feel that stretch. Breathe through the pain because it can be kind of painful. And down. Okay, I'm going to start again in 5, 4, 3, 2, up we go again. This is the last time we're holding this. Just breathe through the pain. And again, you're just stretching out your glutes here. It's a nice, easy stretch. At least the first part. It's a little bit harder. But that's okay. We can do that. Okay. Next, we're going to sit down and just get our feet to touch like this. Bring it as close to yourself as you can. And this will get easier for you as you stretch more and more. Put your feet together and keep your back really straight. I'll go with this angle to show you. Keep your back as straight as you can and move forward. It's not about how far you can go. It's just you working on your stretch, going as far as you can and feeling comfortable there. A little bit uncomfortable. There we go. You're going to feel it right here in your hand, like right up by your thighs, actually. I'm going to do this 2 more times because I really like the stretch. Okay, again. Move forward, and you'll find every time you do this, you'll be able to go a little bit further than you did before. There we go. Just breathe through the pain because sometimes it can be pretty painful. Okay, almost there. Water break. Okay, more time. Let's go. Legs together, as close to yourself as you possibly can, and then move forward and bend. Stretching is one of those things, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And you will be shocked. And when we start working out, you're going to be so happily shocked with how strong you get these workouts. I remember when I first started, I could do like maybe 4 push-ups. And then as time passed, I could do more and more. And I just felt so proud of myself. And you're going to feel proud of yourself too. It's going to be a great experience. A hard one, but a good one. Okay, I think we're done with that. Now, this last position that we're going to get into is pigeon pose, and it's a good deep stretch. All right, we're going to get back into downward dog. We're going to kick our leg back up. And then we're gonna bring it up and across and bend up. Go up as far as you can. And if you can't, you can come right back on your hands and your forearms and do the stretch that way. Because the stretch you're feeling is in your thigh. It's not in your back. But if you want to feel it in your back, just go up. Keep your legs as squared as you possibly can. Stretch. You're going to feel this up here as well. This is one of my favorite stretches, but it's also one of the most painful stretches. I'm going to just hold this a little bit longer. And then we're going to go right back into downward dog. So, leg up, other hand up as well. And I'm going to do this one more time. Leg up, down, and across. You can see it a little bit better here. Again, one leg is always, or one side of your body is always more stretchy and bendable than the other. And for me, my right side is just stronger and easier to bend than my left side. So I really need to start working harder on my left side. And again, don't hurt yourself. We're doing this to prepare our bodies for good workouts, not to injure ourselves. We're not competing with anyone. We're just doing this to improve yourself. So only go as far as you feel comfortable going. This one's nice and deep. I'm going to hold this one just a little bit longer because my left side is a lot stiffer than my right side, and I really want it to become nice and loose so that I don't hurt myself. Okay, that's good. Back into downward dog. And into tabletop. And this is a really nice back stretch. We're going to do a child's pose. So we're just going to bend down, put our head on our mat, and reach the top of it, stretch as far as you can to the top of your mat, and hold it there for 3 breaths in. Out. In. Out. And last breath. Okay. That's it for the first stretch session we're going to do in this series. I hope it was quick and easy for you. I hope you guys felt the stretch in all the places you wanted to feel stretch. And I will come back on Wednesday and do a different version of deep stretching for you guys. Remember, this week we're just practicing and getting ready for intense training that will come soon. I just want to make sure that we don't injure ourselves. We want to make sure that our bodies are feeling good and ready and loose. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today on my live session. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your time. And this wellness journey is going to be exciting together.